To conclude their 10-day homecoming training camp, the Philippine women's national football team held an exhibition match last Tuesday in the Mall of Asia football pitch in Pasay City. On the other hand, national team head coach Mark Torcaso gives his assessment on the team's performance. Justin Ilano tells us more.
The Philippine women's football team came back to action this February as they undergo a homecoming training camp in the newest Mall of Asia football pitch in Pasay. The Filipinas played an exhibition game to show off to their fans the outcome of the 10-day training last Tuesday. According to national team head coach Mark Torcaso, the training camp is a huge help for the team to scout more players to be added on their roster.
So while we're creating a competitive training environment and a competitive match tonight, we can also see some of the players that we could potentially have part of our national team for the future. So definitely ticked what I wanted because out of those 10 players, I was impressed with all of them. Out of our group of players that have regulars, impressed with them as well. Obviously, it was unfortunate we got some injuries, but definitely a tick and definitely satisfied. But we want to keep building on this.
Torcaso also added that his goal is to assemble the greatest Filipinas roster, and he also targets to join the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil.
That has to be my job, and that has to be the priority for me. I have to have a headache, I believe, at the end of every camp to pick the best players for the next camp. I feel sometimes it's not the best if you've only got a selected handful that you always pick. You need competition.
On the other hand, the defending ASEAN Women's Champion Filipinas are still training for the ASEAN Championship to defend their title. They are also training for the upcoming Southeast Asian Games and the Asian Cup qualifiers. Justin Ilano from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.